skills. They're just as good as dead.
Good fucking morning, god damn it! Hello and welcome to the deadlift session from last week. This session, so all I spoke about last two videos, that this was the week coming up, which is this week, is going to be a deload session because it's going to be away for the week. It's going to be disrupted. So the plan for the deadlift was I was just going to take 260 and see what I could do with it. I wasn't necessarily wanting to push out to like a max. I just kind of wanted to push 260 to where I was happy. So I warmed up, usual jumps, kind of 25 kilos or 50 kilo jumps up to 220. Everything felt really good off the 220. 220 I got thrown forward a little bit in the first rep. Second rep was fine. Apart from that was okay. The reason I decided to not do down sets was like the last week my quad or hip flexor was kicking off after the down sets. I didn't really think there was much to be gained from doing more volume, so I was going into a deload session. I'm kind of changing the program from this week anyway. So I decided I just kind of wanted more of a measure of where I was at in terms of approximate max or estimated max. So took the deadlift out to where I was happy. Well, I have the video on, or I have the sound on for the video, but I don't get copyright striked, just because it was actually me getting psyched up for the first time in ages. So we'll check that and I'll come back.
Let's go, come on.
So ended up with 260 for 5. I rated it at 7 conservatively. I kind of talking through and rationalizing afterwards. Reckon I could have got the 8 pretty much in the exact same manner that I got the 5. I don't think it would be much trouble at all. We just knock them out. I reckon I probably could have got the 10 because normally what I do with that kind of set is I'll kind of just go as deep into the set as I can without taking a break, but then I'll normally take a knee, and then once I take a knee to kind of sort of loosen the, well, normally I have a belt on, just so I can kind of put my torso in a more elongated position, so it's easier for me to get air in. I normally get at least 2 reps, so I reckon I could have got the 8. 8 would have been a bit of a struggle, and then I reckon I probably could have eked an R2, so that would have been a pretty massive PB. My best belt list with the stiff bar and 260 is 7. So to do 5 at a very conservative 7, realistically more 5.5 or 6 is very good. So I'm very happy with that set. On the front squats, worked up to 150 for 5 paused, which equals what I did in the first week of this block. So not great progress made on those, but mainly been nursing this quad, so is what it is. And I was able to do 8 reps on both sides. This was the right side's the affected side, so not, you can see it's kind of pretty unstable and didn't feel great. But after the squat session, I couldn't do even one of these on that side. At night time, because I did a split, I was able to knock out 3 or 4, so that was fairly good progress on that side. So pretty happy with that. You can see it's a lot easier, balances much better on that side. So that's going to be, this is why I'm changing the setup of the training week. So I've got less kind of intensity concentrated, so I'll start that this week. This week I'm going to do 3 running weeks. So I'll start my training week tomorrow, which is Wednesday, and I'll just run three SBD days. Kind of volume session 1, session 2 variations or middle volume. I'm not entirely sure. And then session 3, I'll just work up to a double. And it's going to be very easy this week, just kind of getting used to it. And then we'll see if I stick to SBD as a 3 days a week sort of split. And then assistance will move into kind of Tuesday, Thursday, maybe Saturday. We'll just see how it feels. I mean, I've just got to find a way of loading during the week that feels productive and something I can push myself at. And not start the week with an aggravated quad and then having to fucking work through that. So yeah, that's the kind of the impetus between changing the way it is. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.